Hello, IJ76 Ian here. This is round 2 of AOR F1 2018 on PlayStation 4 Tier F9 and the Bahrain Grand Prix. And this is the end of my qualifying lap. I qualified not as close as pole as I did in the last race, 1.1 seconds off Rammer's pole. Qualified 11th on a 129.2. 18 drivers taking part in this race in the Red Bull, as I am this season. This is the end of the formation lap. Now, Australia, I got it wrong. I thought it was a glitch. I think it was my fault, definitely, that I tried to engage a gear instead of waiting for the system to automatically move me from neutral to first when I've actually selected the manual clutch. But still, I maintain the game should have let me change gears once we got going. I should have had to have gone to reverse to get through. So I caused mayhem in the first race, caused that safety car. Practiced a few times, so I know what I'm doing. Hopefully, so I was a bit nervous at this point, starting 11th, just hoping not to cause anyone any trouble. So we're starting on the soft tyre, which is the middle of the three compounds in terms of soft and hardness. We get an okay start. Guy Hoyts gets a better start alongside us. In fact, very good start there. And we're just trying to keep out of trouble as F1 Gatecrasher goes smashing into the back of a Force India, and Guy Hoyts as well. And then, we've got a Williams coming up the inside of us, and Guy Hoyts just loses it, and unfortunately we touch him as a car goes wide on the outside there. So we've got yellow wing damage, not major damage, so I thought I wanted to see how the car felt. I didn't want to immediately come in and change my wing, because that would really stuff up my strategy, which I planned to be a two-stopper, going to super softs twice. It's a bit of a 50-50 as to whether a one-stop or two-stop worked in my experience when I practiced during the week. So, well, we've lived to fight another day anyway. We're down to 10th. As usual, a lot of action at the start of the race. And we've got Daniel, who's always a quick guy, not that far behind us. Difficult to see in the mirrors here in this game with the halo being there. He's on our outside, and I think that was okay. Bahrain is a circuit for me that's one of my middling circuits. Certainly not one of my strongest, not probably my weakest. Wasn't too surprised to be further back in qualifying over a second off pole. You see Daniel's got a really good run on us here into the last corner. I'm going to give him plenty of room. He goes up the inside. I was hoping for a switchback, but his apex speed is just too fast, so I don't think we're going to be able to fight back with him into turn 1. We've got Nick, who's a quick driver, coming up behind us. 29 lap race, under the lights here at Bahrain, completely dry race. And Nick is quick, and he is in our rearview mirror. We go to the inside to defend. Try and brake as late as we dare. Give him plenty of room. He runs wide, but you can do that. Thinking of Hamilton and Rosberg in 2014. But he makes the move stick, so we're down, unfortunately, to 12th now. Further round lap 2. We've got Daniel ahead of us. So he's had a little bit of issue on that lap. He's on the faster super soft tyres, but again, we're not quite. It's a half-hearted effort. That wouldn't have worked, I don't think, if I'd gone down the inside, but it has compromised my exit, which has allowed my Red Bull teammate Jason to get up alongside me. So he's going to have probably full ERS deployment. We've gone high for our ERS deployment. We're on standard fuel mix only, and it's kind of there, but not quite. We've held that position, but we are catching the 3 in front. I nearly lose it there, which is easy to do. I'm running, for me, a fairly aggressive setup, just to try and get a little bit more speed. So, further around lap 3, all the action is happening towards the start of this race. Mr. Bain has got overtaken by Daniel, and then he slows there at the apex, and if it had been a different corner, I could have probably used some momentum and gone through, but I didn't think that was safe to do so there. But I've got a good exit on this fairly long straight down to the last corner. He's on our left hand side, so who's going to brake latest? I'm not the bravest on the brakes, but actually I do make that one stick. The inside line was crucial, but he comes back. Good switchback move from Mr. Bain in the Williams. So this was a fun battle for 11th. Cross the line. This is only lap 4. We've got Salvo in the Sauber right there, so I couldn't feel I could move out to overtake Mr. Bay because Salvo was already moving to overtake us. Now here, there's a slight collision. He probably thought I should have backed out. I think he maybe should have given us a little bit more room. We could have easily gone through there side by side. Just a racing incident, I think, but we were forced to give that position back. So unfortunately, we're down to 14th now. Lap 5 in 13th place. Mind your own business. We've got Sean in the Force India head. And a bit like Jason with Australia, mind your own business. And we didn't hit him, but in trying to go around him, we've crashed. So it's so easy to do, spin in this game. Well, I've certainly done it. But you can be very unlucky if someone just spins right in front of you. So we've had to come in, change our wing. We've decided to go on to the hardest medium tyre, which I'm going to see if that can send me through to the end of the race. 23 odd laps. I've got my doubts though, but we'll try and make it work now. Lap 11, F1 Scott Gift comes out of the pits, and he does a very good job actually defending his position. He was obviously very keen not to get stuck behind us. He's on the quicker tyre. He's got his own race, so fair enough, good defending there. I tried to stay with him, but he's on the quicker tyre and I couldn't really do it. Lap 13, and we're making these mediums last a reasonable amount of time at this stage. We are in 11th place, but I've got no idea what's going on with everybody's pit stops. People are doing all sorts of strategies. And we've got F1 Scott Gift that I think must have made a mistake earlier around the lap. I didn't actually notice that I'd overtaken him, but he's taken us up the inside. But we're on rich fuel mix. We're on overtake mode in ERS. We've got DRS. No, he's got DRS, sorry, because he got the activation beforehand. And we're actually going to try and come up the inside. And a little bit late, slight tap. No harm done though. But at least we're trying to get our elbows out for once. So lap 15, we're in 14th, but we are in a battle for a position on the track. We've got Sean, who obviously was involved with that incident earlier when he spun in front of us. And we seem to be catching really, really quickly there. I don't know whether he's let us through. I don't know why he would do that. This has been very polite. I remembered that he'd accidentally caused us to crash. I don't know. But we've made a move stick. And then I bottle it. Lose it out of turn 3. Just a bit too much throttle too soon. Really frustrated as I was hoping for a clean rest of the race. Not really expecting to get back in the points, but frustrating. So we come in, we've gone on to the soft tyre. I thought with 12-13 laps to go, that was probably the safest bet, rather than trying for the super softs. But we're going to rejoin in 16th out of 17. Now this is lap 23. Now, we've been catching high ground. He's in 4th place, so he's not obliged to let us through and let us unlap ourselves. But I thought if it was safe to do so, because we did seem to be quicker on the quicker tyre, I would do it. And yeah, he saw that coming, giving us room, so very good. I hope he wasn't too annoyed by me doing that. I wasn't going to take any risks, but I wanted to go through. So this is it. This is the end of the race. We're a lap down, so this is why it's lap 28. And we're going to finish 14th, which obviously is not a good result. But our pace actually on the softs towards the end was fairly good. So I just need to cut out the mistakes and also get a little bit more luck in terms of not being involved with other people's incidents. And there's definitely a top sort of 5 or 6 in me, I think, this season. So the winner there is Martin Lamaro. Great win for him in the Ferrari. Second place was Rama in the McLaren, and his McLaren teammate Waddles was third. So 1 point from 2 races. Not a great start to the season, but it's quite a competitive lead. Our pace to the front is better than it's been in previous seasons. Next time out it will be the Chinese Grand Prix, and it's one of my better tracks, so I'm hoping to get a good result there. Thanks for watching.